Hi, and welcome to Performance Plus Tennis and your tip of the day. Today's tip is going to be about footwork on the forehand. And in modern tennis, you see a lot of players playing with open stance, and you see a number of different stances. So one of the questions I get frequently from students is, what stance is best, or when do I use one versus the other? So the tip today is really going to be about when to use the open stance. And it's quite simple, really. You're going to use the open stance when you run out of time or you run out of space. So if you're moving to a ball, and when you move out to the ball and you get to that ball and you put your outside leg down and the ball has arrived, you're just going to hold your balance and play an open stance. So it's a time saver, and it's also a step saver. For the same ball, the same distance, you actually save 2 steps versus a classic conventional step into the forehand type of movement. As an example, if I start here for a medium distance forehand and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get me out and recovering, and versus the open stance, which is just simply a 1, 2, 3, and then come back. So it really helps you be more efficient when the ball comes very quickly, or on wide balls. It really helps you as well when you run out of time and you run out of space. And what I mean by time is, if I move into this area and I have time, I don't want to sit on that foot and wait to play an open stance, because I want to stay in rhythm. I want to connect the flow of my feet with a swing and have a nice connected rhythmic flow. So if I stall and wait, then I'm not going to feel that movement. I'm going to feel off balance and out of rhythm. So I close that time gap by moving. The ball's not there. I step forward, I play the shot, and I carry on. If I get there and the ball's already there, I play open stance and I go. I get there, the ball's not there, step forward slightly, come through, and I go. That is the primary use of the open stance. The secondary use of the open stance is for high balls. Balls that are shoulder high, you really can't get yourself turned sideways and play them. It's very hard to rotate back into a high ball on the forehand side when your feet, your hips, and your shoulders are turned sideways. So when you're tracking a ball and you anticipate that the ball is going to be shoulder high, set up to play an open stance. It's much easier to rotate your shoulders back to join the hips to come into contact than it is to try and rotate both hips and shoulders on high contacts. And that will be particularly true on return of serves, as well as high contacts from the baseline. So here's a good example of a high contact. I'm going to put the ball up, I'm going to play an open stance, and play it. Here we go. I can just rotate right into that ball. So in summary, use your open stance when you run out of time, run out of space to step in or move into the ball, or on high contacts. And I think that'll help you with your forehand quite a bit, and when to play that open stance. And remember, no matter what stance you're using, stay in balance, stay in the flow of movement, stay in rhythm, and have a great day on the courts.